Yes, you're watching Y254, your favorite channel, and you're watching Y in the Morning. Of course, we have been playing fantastic Kenyan music that's making me so like I'm proud to be part of this society that's removing such wonderful songs. Yes, we're proud of you. Good job. All right, so we're going to do girls talk, but quick, 22162 is our text line. Start with YM254 or the rest, as you can see down here somewhere. Y254 on Facebook, Y in the Morning TV show on Instagram, and on Twitter is Y254 channel. Hashtag is Y in the Morning. Speaking of which, guys, I'm seeing you showing us some mad love on Twitter. Can I read some of them? Okay. Hi, Saru Yule Mokovu in Loitoktok, Kenya. KK Senior Kihara, I'm watching from Nakuru. Hello, Val. Hi, KK Senior. The show locks the airwaves, tuned from Nakuru. All right, thanks. We have Martin Fundi, good morning, tuned in from Embu. We have Jano Manjaro. Lol, I'm in love with Val. Nisaidieni team Y254. Ay, you're in love with me. Oh. Call me, Val is where you find me. Just slide into my DM. I got something special for you. Connie Connex Bungoma Ecolocked. Gadhu was Skylink. Nyandarua County, tuned in with my lovely wife, Penina Wairimo. Shady Calypso. As in Calypso, Okay, alright. Colocked Mbaya, Pinky Gaucho. Gilgil Ecolocked. King Ifrika, Kakamega Ndani. Andrino Pinches, Mombasani locked kabisa, Robbie Awesome Music, Narok City, Bill Clinton Ovamba, Malava Kakamega County Mkondani. Okay, hii ni ngumu kidogo. G okay, J something Kenya, great show, tuned in from Eldoret. We love that you love us. Please do keep the feedback coming. Alright, so it's Queen's Wednesday, so we're gonna wrap it up with a girls talk. And today, as you can see, it's wallets, looks, and brains. But Sasa, I think that is the answer. The question is, what do women look for in a man? Oh, sorry, ladies. All right. Sinisema to queens, basi. What do queens look for in a king? So we introduce ourselves. So we give you the name and social media.
My name is Lydia Claudia, youth class.
Hi, Mom. Miss Kenja. Why are you so... I need you to roar, queen. This is our time, oh.
I hadn't talked, so let me open up my...
There we go. Should we do some exercises? Mommy.
Lydia. Claudia is my name. A youth counselor. I'm glad to be here once again.
I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah.
Are you on Facebook and all these?
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
Where do we find
Lydia Claudia.
All right.
With HH at the end of Lydia and at the end of Claudia.
Very specific.
Yes.
In particular, the one with H.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Auntie, sasa.
Poa sana.
Niambie jina.
Okay, Eunice Mwangi. Social media platforms, Facebook, Eunice Mwangi.
I want you
Twitter.
to look into their eyes and tell them where they can find you.
Okay. Facebook, Eunice Mwangi. Twitter, at Eunice Mwangi. Instagram, Eunice Mwangi. Like all social media platforms, Eunice Mwangi. Yeah.
Wataka kutoa salamu saya ama tungoje tu?
Tungoje kwanza.
Tungoje. All right, sawa.
Cheza chini.
Oh, sorry. Nimechoma picha. I'm sorry, queen. Yes, hi. What's your name?
I'm Rose Kadomi.
What do you do? I'm sorry, I had to ask. This girl is very special, guys. Like, Ebu just hear what she does. What do you do?
Bachelor of Technology, Technical and Applied Physics.
Who? Technical and Applied Physics. Me and physics broke up in Form 1. But I dropped it in Form 2. So basically our relationship has not been working out. It makes me very proud to see someone who loves physics. To high five. Nimeku stress kidogo. Okay. What is the social media handles?
Okay, Instagram, somi_54. The only social media.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, these people might overtake you a bit in the discussion. Don't allow, okay?
Okay.
Right. What's your name? I like your hair.
Thank you so much. My name is Zoria Ivy. Social media handle Instagram is Zoria Ivy. Snapchat Zoria Ivy.
Ooh, Snapchat, no FaceTime? Oh my gosh. What do you do?
I do animation and I'm a graphic designer too.
Na tukue tukimwaga CV from now on, okay? So if you need an animator, graphic designer, you have her. You are soon to be graduate of something with physics. We have a journalist here and we have a counselor. Would you like na pia we ni msanii? Yeah, tuta drop to CV baadaye, ndo. Yako inakaa kuendelea sana. All right, so the question is, queens, what do we look for in a king? 22162 is our text line. Start with YM254 and let us know. What do you look for in a man?
I look for brains.
Brains. You're sapiosexual. Why brains?
Because I'd like to have an intelligent conversation with a man. Considering that, okay, some men, for example, we are dating.
Yeah.
And maybe I get some errands in town, I get late. You know, some men will rush into decisions like, we shouldn't be together anymore. Just be the person you're with.
What?
Yeah, we have those type of men.
Okay, let me tell you something. I came to learn that there's a difference between a man and boy child. So today we are focusing on the men, okay? Leave boy child to rest. Tumemtaja sana, yeah? So we're talking about men today. So you want to tell me you can just be attracted by his smartness akitembea? Uoni kwanza kae poa from far? I see you look nice. Okay, come talk to me. You sound nice also. You're smart.
What I know is that men are the only people attracted by looks. But ladies, I can't just look at a man and like him.
Hapana. Hapo umenipima kidogo. Hapo no. Kidogo no. Let me come here first. What do you look for in a man?
Can you choose to?
Yes. Tell me, what is the most important thing for you? Okay, if there's a list, what would be number one?
Oh, number one will be physical look when I see you, and then physical looks come. You will know if a person has money through the way they look.
Oh, where ungesema tu pesa. It's okay, by the way, no one is
nikupitia huko.
Napitia shamba ya wenyewe kabla ufike point.
But brains most importantly.
Brains. Hey, so we're in unison here. We have brains, but money. Money, so that he looks good. And hopefully he has brains. Yeah. Brains, it's okay whether he looks like a potato, it's fine. He must just be smart. That's what we're saying.
It's a God creation.
Hey, that is true. He made no mistakes, by the way, and he created everything.
Yes.
What do you look for in a man?
Brains.
Brains.
Yeah.
What is this about brains? What is okay? What specifically? Like, you want him clever, like a genius? You want him to be in IT or a physicist or whatever? Or what do you want?
No, as
what
in
kind
he's
of
supposed
brains?
to have the brains to do something like he doesn't, like if he doesn't have brains, he won't be able to start his own business or like manage any company or do anything. So brains come first.
My friends, we've all agreed. Yeah, not he looks good or he
sometimes
has this or
sometimes looks deceive. Yeah.
Okay. So what happens when you stumble upon someone who's very smart but has a very bad temper? What are you going to do?
But you know one thing, first of all, it's something I saw somewhere, that if women were looking for money, then Bill Gates would have a woman before Benel in 1965. That was it was a band, but their brains, what they did to get that money, and Bill Gates got money before them, but they got was before Bill Gates, though both of them were rich. But women did not consider money first.
Really?
Yeah.
Kweli?
Yes. Yeah.
Is there a slay queen in the house? We're not representing a slay queen because I think they'd beg to differ. Slay queen must be taken out. She has to be treated well.
You can differ.
I'm not a slay queen, unfortunately, so I don't understand the struggles. But help us understand. What do you look for in a man? I know you're a counselor today, and you know, you're kind of our auntie, but I would like to ask, what do you look for in a man?
I would like to support them, kind of, because I would like to put whatever they've all termed as brain, I would like to put it as purpose. Because they're all talking about when he has brains, he's able to put up things together. She talked about when he has brains, he is able to sustain a conversation. When he has brain, he is able to put up a business. I was keenly listening to them, but then I came to a conclusion that you can put all that together in a nutshell. You can talk of purpose. Yes.
So he needs to be focused.
Yes.
He needs to have a drive in life.
Yeah, that is it.
Is that what attracting you?
Yeah.
As opposed to brains? Because he can be really smart. You've not met those really smart people but have no goals in life. Like if you put an exam, they'll have 100%, 102.
Okay, brains does not mean you are so smart in academics only. It's broad. Like in life, you can make logical decisions. You don't rush into conclusions every time. Yeah, you have brilliant minds. Like you can know how to run your life perfectly without being, as in, unajitegemea tu vizuri. How you're not being shaken by other people.
Yeah, sure. Because you find that a man is wealthy, but utapata yeye ndo akona those boyfriends who call them when you're supposed to be having your time with him. So he does not, as in he's like taken away because he does not have a stand. Yes, he has the money, he can provide for you. He has the looks. You are proud of the two of you working together, but he does not know how to make decisions.
Okay, I like to be practical, ladies. Yeah? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 gentlemen in studio. If you took one look at them, could you be able to tell that they have brains? No, you can't tell.
No,
yes? So there's a process here. So before we get to know that they have brains, we need to get to know them. We need to sit down and have a conversation. What is taking you there to that guy, or what is letting you agree to have a conversation with this person before you figure out he has brains?
Because brain is not written over here.
Yeah. It's not. It's
The looks.
Okay, we are getting somewhere.
Now we go to my point.
But
sometimes looks, because you may think he has the looks, but he doesn't have the brains.
That's why you cannot just go and meet someone who does not attract you and want to learn him to know that he has a brain.
This is my point. Because if there are 50 men coming to knock at your door, you first of all, utawalenga, 30 of them will get tired. They'll remain 20. All right. You will want a tall one, or a short one, or a dark-skinned one, or light-skinned one. I will baki like 10. There's filter, mpaka wabaki 5. Out of those 5, how are you going to choose? If they all have brains, or if you don't know that they have brains yet, how are you going to choose? You must be attracted to them, yes?
Yeah, because actually we have men who like wako na pesa lakini venye wanavaa hata huwezi jua kama wako na pesa. But maybe you're attracted to them, you know that they have money. So
pesa. I like the way we are just keeping it around here.
Lazima ikue, because
why
you can have
so
them.
Important? Tell me, why is it
Because
important?
money is like it's everything.
But you kuja kuisha pesa maua.
Yeah, itaisha lakini at least you'll have enjoyed it.
So would you rather cry this question? Hata sauti sol walimba. Would you rather cry kwa boda boda ama pikipiki ama tuktuk ama kwa Range Rover? No, sijui kupendwa, utapendwa kwa tuktuk ama ulie kwa Range Rover?
Kama mimi ni slay queen, nitalia kidogo.
Tuna assume when is slay queen ama tunasema when is slay queen na tunasema tutalia tu kwa Range Rover?
Kama mimi slay queen.
Tell me, what is that one thing that is attracting a man to you before you figure out what he's like, before you open his mind, so to speak?
It's called what? Oh my God. His interests in something. Like when you're interested to know him, what he does, if he's going to school.
How do you choose? Like this is before you have that first conversation. Ulimwonea tu mbali, man. Like hata maybe ulikuwa unatembea tao, ulikuwa kwa stage, ulikuwa tumesimama ukisema, "Hey, wanakaa firi." Like what hiyo kukaa poa ni nini? Like amevaa vizuri, anakaa pesa. Like he has
Saa zingine hana.
Just
looks.
Yeah.
Yes. You may not really tell, because there are those ones that, yes, they just paint that outside picture of, yes, I have it all. But at the end of the day, go to his bank account, my dear, you'll find nothing. So you'll get surprised. You know, first of all, at times you may just look and you think they have money. That is not true. And as she mentioned earlier, that there are time he will just dress anyhowly, yet he's loaded,
so
right?
What happens when you bump into someone who looks like they have money, but you find out ube? No,
Nobody.
Use a rap.
You turn around.
Oh, you story Taisha. And
Roundabout.
you've discovered he has brains. This is like on the third date.
Oh, he has brains.
Yeah, he has
and he
brains.
has plans and he has all these resolutions
Yeah, but
and stuff.
nothing in account. Nothing to count
At a
for.
rent
Yes. What do you do now?
Ikifika
brains
story
guys are not
ya
going to pay the
rent.
bills. Yeah.
I have a question.
To pay the bills.
Are we talking about a man that you are being attracted to? Like, are you looking for a man, or are we choosing between the men who are attracted to us?
I like that. That is a very interesting question. Is there a difference between the men you attract and the men that you want to attract?
Yeah.
Hey, what is the difference? Tell me, hey.
Okay. The men that you are attracted to,
Uh-huh.
ni wale watu wenye una crushia. Like, I have a crush on that person.
Yeah.
Na hata labda huyo mtu hata anijui.
Hata hayuko hapo.
Hata yuko hapo.
Boy.
Sasa hizo za looks, me I guess, sasa ni za those type of people wenye una crushia tu. But wenye wanani approach, sasa hao ndo nitahave kuwachagua, so like sitaangalia
That
looks.
is a very sad existence. What do you mean? So you just work with what's coming?
Yeah.
But Auntie Dolly was here last Wednesday and she told us if you kama unajua unataka kupenda mtu, si ati uende umwambie, just make your presence known, like ujipe tu shughuli around to you.
But sometimes you can make your presence and you're ignored.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Who
and
are
that's
these boys you're crushing on?
That's what I'm saying.
I said no boy child discussions here. We're talking about men. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let no girl hunt. Let no queen hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to be the hunter. You are the hunted. So you'll be the queen. But if you get to be the hunter, you're going to be the lion. And he's going to look for the lioness elsewhere.
True.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Let no queen hunt.
If we know all this as queens, now that we're having this meeting, why are we still suffering? Why are there people complaining about boy child? Let's leave that story alone. Tunaingia stories of boy child. So I have someone in my ear telling me religion is also a factor for them. Does it affect you? Like pata bear na kafiri, but when in Kristo and Islam, is that a no-no for you?
Okay, sometimes it affects not mostly us, but our parents.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And would that affect your decision? Like utacha kupenda mtu ujue ni Muislamu ama ni SDA, like is this something random that's not in your line of religion?
Okay, sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't, considering, your parents. Because
For example, who is living with this person for the rest of their lives? Is it you or your parents?
But family will always be there for you.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to close your eyes and.
So what I'm getting from here is what we want in a man is also affected by other people. It's an outside.
It's not like everything is affected by other people, but there are factors that you cannot just assume that okay will be there. So you get married, then your parents will disown you, or then what will you? How will you tell your kids about their grandparents and stuff? So it will affect
like
your
this
life.
situation. You have this man, okay, he's an Islam, then you are so much attracted to him. He tells you, when I get married to you, you don't have to convert. Then you go and tell your parents about that. They like tell you, hata kikwambia aje, bado ukienda uko utakuwa converted. So utaacha tu mapero wako, then you elope with the guy. Then after you go, whatever that your parents told you, it happens. Akwambia lazima sasa convert, I can't stay with you, we're not an Islam. So you either convert or you go back to your parents. And remember, you eloped from home.
Oh, now we've already gotten married, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was
So
very
sometimes
quick.
it's good to listen to what other older people are telling you.
I like that. Okay, now we have two contingency issues, eh? The first one, we're being asked, are we trying to get married? Are we talking about marriage or dating? Is that, when we start dating, it has to end. Let me ask you, if we start dating, it has to end in marriage? Like, that is the point.
Not all relationships end in marriage. Yes. Some of them will just push you to particular limit or help you to learn things in life that you really need to learn before you reach that particular main person.
But
that
why are
you're really
those lessons
supposed to
painful,
enter.
Auntie?
No,
Why?
it is life.
No. Me and the universe need to have a conversation.
That is life.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so, the things that we want from a man, are we looking at it short term or long term?
Short term.
Yes. Like, are we just dating because, we're in our 20s and we're having a good time? Or I like you for this particular reason because you're smart, and because you're smart, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Is that your train of thought?
Okay, as I was told, when you start dating, you just enjoy your life. When you now decide to settle, go ahead and settle and get married. Yeah.
So the brain thing, it's important when you start dating.
Yeah.
Because it might end up in marriage.
Yeah.
Is that the same way you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, you're very
Yeah,
focused in life. Yes. Auntie, may I have a question? I, for once, I'm not agreeing with them. I don't really feel that dating is okay. I understand the school of thought that dating is the end result is marriage. Like, we're here to test waters, and if it works out, we continue. But you can't just have a good time.
It depends on who you are and what you want.
Just a good time.
Yes, because there are those people who are just outside there for the so-called good time, but they're not looking ahead. At the end of the day, by the time they start looking ahead, it might be late, or whoever they were expecting to meet has gone, or to settle with has gone. But again, that's why I'm saying it depends on who you are and what you want, because there are those people who really, actually not everybody want to get married, and then there are those who just want to get married. That is just what they want. Once they graduate, like they're saying that in campus, they want to graduate and get married immediately.
So it's on
so
the goals.
It depends on, yes, it depends on a particular goal. What is your goal in life? What do you want to achieve? What are your priorities? Yes.
This touches my heart because I feel I had very protective parents. So instead of enjoying my childhood, I was doing a lot of reading when I was young. Your point, like,
it helped you.
Like, it really did, yes, and I appreciate
really,
it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have that time to have fun or play with my friends or anything because I was reading. And now that I finished reading, I go to another level of school, like this. And then when I finish, it's still not time to have fun. Now it's time to get married because my time is running out as a woman. Why do I have limits on my life? Like, one struggle was reading, I finished that struggle. Now the next struggle is to be independent, pay my own bills, and then now the next struggle is to get married. Why can't I just live as a girl child? Why?
As a girl child, you might not just live, especially when you have very protective parents, as you say, because they want the best for you, and according to them, the reading comes first. Think the reading first. If it weren't for the reading, you wouldn't have been here, even you, right? Yeah, so what should come first, and then what next, So in your mind, you're like, why can't I just be left to lead my life? That's why we have parents, that there for directions. So when they tend to give you direction, at times it may not just make sense. But at the end of the day, you'll come to appreciate when now you see things rolling out and things coming, things happening, and then you'll start saying, they meant good. But then now, life has a process.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear that we're getting a lot more love. Yo, Jine menitoka kidogo, but I will, as soon as they tell me again, I will say a very big hello to you, yes. All right, so we have two more issues. One is job security, especially campus life, So you come and date someone who has job security, that is money, yeni pesa. So he will take care of you. Like, ukitaka pesa ya zanywele, you don't want to ask mommy or daddy for money. You just go to Natu semi-sponyo. No, this is not sponsored. You're dating now. Yeah, is it a thing for you? Is it important? Should this person? See, you said he has to be focused. Focus in a manage job security for you.
Not necessarily.
How? Why? But
what if that job is not there? What will you do? That is why I encourage the girl child and the queens, please work if you have to. If you are a student, read and achieve the best. Be yourself, build it on your own, so that even if you don't meet money ahead in terms of a man, you are good to go. So that you don't go around asking for money for powder, it looks crazy. Yeah,
in fact,
I need a lipstick, I need some earrings, I have to go and ask for money from please.
But
just
let me tell you,
that
I've had a friend come to me and ask me, and told me, I feel no shame asking money from my boyfriend at all. Like, he works, he's making money. Where is it going if it's not spending on me? So if, like, Yana change nywele every 2 weeks.
Let me tell you something.
Yana slay. I think now
if he loves you, he will spend on you. Please don't. I know nitakosea watu wengi, but don't ask for money from a man. Stop it. Unless he's your husband, then you have to do things in the house. You're married. But a boyfriend, the moment you start asking for money, they tend to start losing interest.
Really?
Yes, because, and that is why the society has termed us as materialistic, money oriented, you know. So the moment you start, I want this, because outside there already we have so much I want this, until when he gets his own girlfriend or whoever, he don't want to hear it anymore. Let him do it from his heart. And they also have, if he really loves you, he will have plans for you. But if you start, I want this, you are the one to remind him, please, there is someone being treated somewhere else freely without asking. Oh, because it will let it come from his heart. But the moment you start asking for them, they just don't come naturally, like, oh, I surprise you with this, you know. That is what love should be. But with us, we want to, I want this, so he will feel obliged to, like, I have to do this for her because she asked. Even him, he'll feel nice if he just does it out of a clean heart, not you milking it out for him.
Queens out there who've been in relationships for 2-3 years and the person has never come with a surprise. Ata Valentine ni shida. Kwanza mna break up January.
Hapo kuna mwingine ana treat.
Oh, yes. Stay woke, queen. Woo! Are you hearing what's going on? Stay woke. But why can't boy child just say, stop asking me for money, I'll do it if I want?
They want to please you. Yeah. They want to keep you around.
They can't refuse. Because they'll tell you that, okay, they will use another way, like tell you, I don't have money at this time, but in the real sense, it's they don't want to give you the money. Like they're tired. You umenitisha pesa ya nywele Friday, Saturday ukanyambia. There are those who tell them nipeleke out, ati twende out this weekend, so amekutreat weekend on Monday, ndio sina fare ya kuenda hii wiki. Okay, hata mimi mwenyewe nitachoka.
Okay, I have a very, very special comment that I want to read here. Apparently on our Facebook, that is Y254, there is a king complaining that his queen does not ask him for money. So he's wondering where she's asking money from. Should he be insecure?
He shouldn't be.
Why?
That's his responsibility. I like that queen. If we can have all of us like that, thumbs up. Because let him do it if he wants to do it. And I won't go around asking, give me. No. You also have an integrity to protect, please.
You know, first of all, before we get to that, you guys have been very quiet, so let me try to bring you to this side. So I was having a conversation with 2 gentlemen upstairs, Masai and Ram. So we're talking about basically what men do, all in the name of an ego. Like, a man can want you, but because he said he's not going to want anyone for the next 5 years, Nivo. Yeah, because he said, and he has a reputation to keep, and you know, his ego is fragile, he's a man. Do we have such problems, us? Is there some, because she said we have a rep to keep, you can't be asking. But it's not the same for us, is it? We don't hold it dear like that, our ego.
For me, I think some do, some don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if he has an ego to keep, like sometimes if you like don't do what he asks, he becomes violent on you. And that's what most of us queens don't like.
Tell me what you think, Ma.
Hey, personally,
kuna vitu zingine umejiambia, I can never do. Mimi. Cash me aside. Is there something egotistical, so to say, about you, or something that you hold very dear in regards to a man?
Okay, yeah, as a lady, I have my own principles. So I can't just date a man and you complete me and you start ordering me in my life. I also have my own principles.
Help me understand, because someone is going to quote a Bible verse and start saying submission, sijui, nonsense, wapi. Help me here. Are we supposed to take that from men? Ati now, I've left my parents' house, you've left your parents' house, you've gone out to live with your husband. So now what you used to ask your dad for permission, now you're asking your husband. Help me.
I will always go back to men. It all begins with them. Because when a woman is loved right, She will automatically submit.
Yeah. That is my favorite part
Yes.
of that. If a woman is loved right. Okay.
You won't even struggle to tell her to submit. No, it will just happen automatically. She will just find herself submitting even without knowing.
All right. Okay. So with that, I want us to go into a little break, just for a little bit, and then we shall be back. So we're leaving it at if a woman is loved right. Hata hizo shida zingine mko nazo.
Zitakuwa.
Haziko. Yeah. So
Yes.
as we take a break, slide into 22162, start with YM254 and tell us what you think on the topic. Wallets, looks, and brains. Na kuna mtu amesema hapa, we've not talked about wallets. So I think we need to go gather a slay queens out there so we find out what they need. You have no time for that wallet situation. All right,
No,
Y254 on Facebook, Y254 channel on Twitter. Hashtag Y in the morning. We shall be back in a bit.